Good morning, Agent Monday. Oh, wait, it's actually afternoon by the time I'm filming this. Good afternoon, Agent Monday. It's April. It's just one of those. April 22nd. Yeah, it's just one of those weeks, months, I don't know. People who've been watching MI5 lately have probably noticed that we have not been doing a very good job over here about posting regularly or on the right days or at all. I know I said we'd have a new Agent Tuesday this week. Well, that hasn't really happened either. It's not his fault. He's new to this and he's never posted a video before, so we're just going to chill. Yeah, we're trying to keep all of our ducks in a row over here, but sometimes your ducks get all caffeinated from drinking too much coffee and Red Bull, and they just start bouncing off the walls, and it's a little bit hard to keep them all nice and neat and straight like you'd like. Yeah. One of the main reasons we've all been losing a lot of sleep is because the MI5 databanks got targeted by terrorists, our sworn foreign enemies. The Canadians hacked into our system and stole a bunch of our secret information. As far as I'm concerned, they're the ones who are behind all of the attacks that we've had lately. Yeah, everyone's always talking about Iraq and China and Afghanistan, all those people that are in the Eastern Hemisphere. Yeah, well, I'm here to tell you, America, watch out, because the Canadians are coming. The Canadians are coming! For the record, my mother was actually not the first person that caught the little intro video difference that I made. It was my dad. Congratulations, Dad! For anyone who's curious, the difference was that I changed the little door marker thing that I have. I've got a whole bunch of these. My mom made me the door hanger thing, which is why I thought that she would probably get it first, and she watches my videos pretty religiously. So I've got like a little turkey one for when Thanksgiving, and I was using this one for Easter, and this one for Valentine's Day. And so that was what the difference was, and I also changed which positions it was on. This person walking down our hall is going to be for my door. It is for my door. Yes? Hello? Yes, you can come in. That was just freshmen going to be sophomores who are looking at Armington and what rooms they want to live in. They can't have mine, though, because I'm staying here. So as promised, I'm going to be talking about GURPS today. This is going to be an awfully long video. I'm sorry, folks. I just couldn't quite cut it down as much as I wanted to, because there's just a lot of information. I actually filmed this video last week, so I'm going to be warping you to the past where I will be wearing the same clothes that I was last week, because that was when I filmed it. Oh gosh, this video is already getting too long, isn't it? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I am just going to, like, completely break protocol. Let's do 2 videos today to make up for the fact that, like, everything has been so unpredictable lately. Alrighty, let's just go to the GURPS stuff, and we'll see how far we can get, and then I'll just put the next stuff in the next video, and it'll just be a little bit strange, but who cares? So today I'm going to be taking the geekery up yet another notch by talking about this game that my friends and I play called GURPS. For those of you who have a background in like role-playing games, GURPS is sort of like Dungeons and Dragons, except that it's more broad. So GURPS stands for General Universal Role-Playing System. It's an interactive game that you play with a bunch of people in a room together. You start out by having a game master. That's basically like the narrator of the story. The game master, who we are going to call the GM, has to have 4 important things in order to start a GURPS game. You have to have players, books, dice, and character sheets. The players are probably going to be friends of the GM. Usually you have 3 to around 6 or 7 players at the most. Each of your players is going to have a character sheet, and that character sheet is going to tell you how strong your character is and what their dexterity and special skills are. So here's an example of my character sheet for my current character, Giselle Laterno. You have a certain number of points that you get to start out with at the beginning of the game. So you'll see here that these are all of my basic stats. And this is strength, dexterity, IQ, health, and then you've got your will and perception. And every single benefit has a point cost to it. So, for example, my character's strength is a 10, and 10 is an average. So anything over a 10, if I wanted to get that, it would cost me like 20 points or 10 points to get another point of strength. The same goes for skills, and it depends if you want to have a fighter. My character is a real people person, and so she's got the art of manipulation down, so you'll see that like over here in her advantages she has charisma, and over here she's got acting and detecting lies. Most of your characters are also going to need a weapon, so my character has a broadsword and a shield for defense. This is a disadvantage section over here. You'll notice that my character is blind. You might wonder why I would decide to make a blind character. Well, it's part of the depth and complexity of your character. And all of the point costs and everything are found in the rule books, so that's why you need the rule books, is because they tell you how much everything costs. Our GM for this particular campaign that we've been playing is Courtney. This particular campaign has been going for over a year, and some of the things that she has to do to prepare to make sure that our gameplay goes smoothly is she's got NPCs who are non-player characters. So these are characters that she plays for us. So often these are going to be villain characters. Sometimes an NPC can just be the tavern keeper that your character asks for a drink. Sometimes the NPC is going to be actually a rather important plot point that you need to actually get to know and find out their backstory. Ironically, as much planning as the GM has to do ahead of time, improvising is going to be one of the most important things. If the players decide that they want to go north, and she was thinking that they would probably go south, she has to be ready for what is up north. To just give you an idea of how complex things are, this is a map of our current world that we are in.